We started out early and got on the road just as the sun was coming up over the mountain. And it's a beautiful drive.
It's about an hour to an hour and a half drive to Twyfelfontein. The engravings can only be visited when you are accompanied by a local guide.
We appreciated having Deirdre as our guide. She was patient with our questions and knowledgeable on the wonderful rock engravings. Walking the trail that covers the site's not particularly strenuous. There's a fair amount of scrambling over rocks required in some places.
Twyfelfontein was also known as Ari's jumping spring to the Damara, who have inhabited the area for some 5,000 odd years.
Those were the symbol for rain. Bushmen believe if they draw more rhinos, more giraffe, more rain will come. That's the reason they engrave so many rhinos and giraffe. This is kind of leaving the message behind for the other generations that will pass by. So whatever they saw or experienced during their movement, they come back, they pick it here for the next generations. Hunter-gatherers and the Damaras were settlers.
And historically, this would have been a rare source of precious water for both people and the wildlife of the area.
There is an ostrich with 1, 2, 3, 4 necks. So this demonstrates the movement.
The rock engravings of the ancient San Bushman and Damara inhabitants are the main attraction of this area, and some 2,500 engravings dating back to 300 BC have been discovered at the site.
Our mountain goat. Now the elephant's coming all the way up here. Don't expect elephants to come up here.
Predators like lion are scarce, although one particular lion engraving is exceptional.
In reality, lions has got 4. So this represents the shaman, medicine man, that has been transformed into the form of lion spiritually. That's the reason this is called Lion Man.
In sheer number of images, Twyfelfontein is unique. It's an important testimony and preservation of an almost vanished way of life. It's vital pages of a tantalizing chapter of the story of mankind. It is indeed an important asset and part of our World Heritage. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site.
Rock art played an important role in ritual practice among southern African hunter-gatherer communities. Painting and engraving traditions developed over the last 20,000 years into a highly sophisticated way of expressing complex beliefs about the supernatural world. Shamans were extraordinary men and women who left an exceptional artistic legacy.
Hold up that rock. Don't let it fall on us. Hold up that rock. There you go. Yeah, exactly. Like you mean it. All right, that's it. That's the look.
At the time that hunter-gatherers lived in this area, the landscape looked very much as it does today. However, the great sandstone formations on which the prehistoric artists carved their lions and antelopes were formed over a considerable time span.
Over hundreds of millions of years, tremendous upheavals shaped this landscape. Colliding continental plates pushed up mountains, glaciers carved out valleys, and for long periods the landscape lay underwater, succeeded by massive outpourings of lava and the deposition of wind-blown sand finally reaching its present state.
We move on from here to some other very interesting geologic formations, the Burnt Mountain and the organ pipes, and then on to the Damara Living Museum.